Good morning, traders. Manny Cabrera here, co-founder of MDC Trading Academy, with today's pre-market forecast for Wednesday, April the 28th. We're also going to do our midweek review. Let's quickly jump to our news items for this morning. As we can clearly see, FOMC day dominates the activity today. We're also receiving our Fed fund rate. We're not expecting any changes in that. And immediately after that, it's going to be an FOMC press conference. Remember, consumers are still, investors are still a little concerned about the inflation, the new spending packages, and tax increases potentially coming out of Washington. So the market is following suit. If you notice today's market, it's pretty much sideways as we speak right now. Notice how the range has been pretty tight. Ranges haven't been really increasing too much in the last several days. This has been a week with very, very tight ranges and very low volume. Although we're hovering a little bit over 1.6 million contracts, the HRs are again starting to move a little lower in the lower direction. So that just shows you how tight these ranges are. Just a lot of apprehension out there about what's next in this in the next couple of months in this economy. Although we do have a new record high that we established yesterday at 41.9250, the market is still hesitating just a bit, and so we can see clearly in this chart here. We can see how the market is just sideways, and as you can see here, this was yesterday's activity. Pretty much, market found the bottom, found the top. Look at all this chop right around here. Just very choppy movement in this market. Nothing really too conducive to trading actually, and it's just difficult to trade these kind of markets with this kind of movement. Today is no different. Here is our intraday high. Yesterday, our intraday low. Right now we're in this consolidation. Look at these huge pops the market is showing you here. Pops to the downside, pops to the downside, pops to the downside, pops to the downside, with these huge, just really weird looking bars. So the market seems a little off kilter as we speak right now. So what are we expecting today? Well, for me, there's no trade section here. To me, there's no trades in here. It's just too choppy in here. To me, I'm waiting for bust above this, potentially hold support and move higher, or break below this, hold resistance and move lower. That's basically what I'm looking for today. We do have targets here. Like I says, this would be our target to the bottom, and of course our all-time high would be our all-time high, or anywhere between here would be our targets to the upside. But right around here with all this chop, you got to be very, very careful with these types of markets. I don't think that we're going to have much activity potentially in this market till about after the FOMC statement. That's just the way it's been, particularly within this time frame. The last couple of months, FOMC, they just seem to be very predictable. So careful today. Don't run over this side. Wait for the confirmation of these breaks before you pull the trigger. Have a great session. See you soon.